Have you started taking the time to figure out your life path, to get to know the blueprint that you came to this planet with in this lifetime? If you haven't, now, before this full moon, the blue moon, the second full moon in Aquarius on the 22nd of this month, it's a good time to start to get to know your life path. And on this 11th day of my journey, because I am a life path 11, I thought this would be a good week to talk about encouraging others to understand their life better through knowing the blueprint that they brought into this world with them. So while I focus mainly on numerology, astrology, tarot, the things that I know and so far have delved into, there are certainly other modalities that will also give you information about yourself, the Enneagram and the INFJs, and I can't remember what that's called. There are a lot of ways to see what your intention was for your purpose in this life. But for me, I have to say, it was pretty eye-opening. And when you follow people that talk about self-love and connecting with yourself, honoring yourself, being kind to yourself, and you're not comfortable with the life experience that you've lived, it may be helpful to see that this experience was not a mistake, was not a downfall, was not something that you have to fix about yourself. This is the experience that you were meant to have in this lifetime. Whether you took the high road or the low road, this was your road. Getting to know your path, your charts, your blueprints is a path to understanding and accepting yourself, and it's a path to self-love that is unlike any other, and self-acceptance. I do come from a premise that people want fulfillment, that people want a better life if they're not having a fabulous life experience. And some people are having a fabulous life experience. I have to say, that was not, unfortunately, how it went for me. And so my goal is to reach other people who also have a desire to have a better life experience than they have been having, and to help them see their way forward, learning their charts, getting to know themselves so that they can not just forgive themselves, but appreciate themselves in a new way and step forward into our own purpose in this new age as we lead the front runners, the earth warriors, in the ascension awakening process that we are going through here on this planet. A few years ago, when I found out my life path in numerology was a life path 11, and then I studied the 11, I found it eye-opening and astounding to have a better understanding of the difficulties of my life experience as somebody who meant to come here and later share their knowledge that they have attained over a lifetime of difficulty and wounding, in order to help others heal through their difficult life paths and their wounding. That was the life path of the 11. And during my life, all those years of affirmations and vision boards, which took me on little steps, but never gave me the feeling of freedom, of fulfillment, of satisfaction, and more joy with less pain and stress. Because part of that was just my life path. There are many successful life path 11s, and they have had generally pretty difficult times through their life. High road or low road, there are still stumbling blocks on that life path. So getting to know your numerology, your astrology, your birth chart, where's your Saturn, is your sun and moon talking to each other or at odds with each other. Getting to know your path can help you with self-acceptance, and then with understanding what stops you, that you need to say, okay, I get that. My Mercury is combust. It's so close to my sun. I have a hard time making decisions. Now that I know that, I can say, okay, Mercury, we got to make a decision now, even though I know it's tough for you. It's a matter of learning the pieces that we chose to come and overcome, and the goals that we came to achieve in this lifetime that will bring us comfort and fulfillment. I've had a few people stop by as I was videoing, and as you could see, the sun is changing. So let's pull some cards and see what the cards have to say. What messages do we get in the cards today? I brought just 2 decks out with me today. I can smell a little rain. It's delicious. What do we have about knowing our life path, which I will talk more about this week? The Page of Pentacles. And of course, the pages are new beginnings, the pages are messages, and the pentacles are earth-like. We are the front runners creating the new earth. And that is why it's important for each one of us to step into who we were meant to be. That is why in this particular deck, that page looks almost like she's crying. Like she is crying for the current state of her beautiful earth as she is creating the new earth through the choices made, the Lover's card, through the choices made for the highest good of all. This deck, the Lover's card, does look like some people watching may be looking for love, entering a new situation that is just perfect for them. It's either a new romantic love, that could be a new living situation, it could even be a new job. The Lover's card, as I've said before, is truly the card of us making the choices. If you see the angel up here trying to get their attention to say, hey, wait, remember your highest good. We want you to enjoy life, but we want you to enjoy life from your highest choices. The 3 of Cups is the card of celebration and joy. This is asking us to come together with loved ones and to establish our new role in this earth life moving forward with community as we are intended to do. The bottom of the deck, the 5 of Swords, I hadn't noticed, is the card of winning at all costs. And there is a lot at stake right now. This is not how I would normally read this card. Forgive me, my table's wobbling. This is saying we need to do what it takes to win. Each one of us needs to shift our thoughts and recognize his sword is plunged into the ground. We have a stake in this. We're here for a reason. The 4 of Cups suggests some of us don't see our purpose in front of us, aren't sure what we are supposed to do. And the acorn, I see there's acorns above his head. So the seeds are not yet planted. They haven't yet fallen from the tree, but they are starting to grow. the Knight of Pentacles. So we move from the Page of Pentacles, knowing that we are in the new earth that we are creating, to the Knight of Pentacles, to stepping into your passion that you were meant in your life path. Looks like a birth chart, a astrology chart in the video to me. This is when we should step into our passions that we chose to do in this lifetime as the messengers of the new earth, making the choices that we wanted from our higher selves of happiness and community, in order to open our eyes to all the choices available to us as we create this new earth. Not everybody is going to come along, but the Five of Cups says we each need to see our own fulfillment. We need to see what we bring to the table, and we need to cross this bridge and get to that castle, because we are the way showers, the earth warriors, leading the way in this new shift in humanity.